Thanks for joining us at GoToTrails.com. Today, we'll be learning how to use the graphics tool, which can be applied to the Plan, Manage, and Explore mapping software. To do this, we'll be using the Plan Mapping software. So once you come to your default map screen, we're going to come over here to the web console and click on the Painter's palette. This is the graphics tool. Once here, we can add graphics by clicking on the plus tab, see our list of graphics, and import and export graphics, which is something we're going to discuss in a further video. So let's start by adding graphics. First, you're going to make a graphic name. You can add a graphic description if you want, and then you're going to select your drawing mode. We're going to go through all of these, but let's start with the point. So a point is something that you might use for indicating the end of a trail trip. A trailhead, maybe a point where there needs to be specific maintenance on a trail. But when you click, it'll give you the option to choose from pinpoints, flags, bullseyes. I like the basic because I get to customize it how I want. So you can adjust the size, make it bigger or smaller, change the color. You can make it more opaque or transparent, and you can even adjust the outline width, which I like. So once you've customized your point, you will come over to your map, click once, and it's plotted. Now once you plot any graphic, it's going to come up in this graphics list. And these different buttons will give you options to edit your graphic, delete this graphic, or arrange the order in which it's being displayed. So let's keep adding. For the line, you can again customize it how you want, and then you'll click once, hold down, and release. Now again, it'll come up in the graphics list. Say you want your point to be ordered above the line, you'll just click up, and now you can see it comes up above the line. So now there's a polyline, which allows us to, instead of just having 2 points on a line, have multiple points when making the line. So you can customize it. Let's say you're going to make a trail and you're going to have multiple stops along the way. You'll click once for every point, and double click once you're done. Now the freehand polyline works basically the same way. You're just going to be holding down the entire time as you create your line. And once you're done, release, and it's been plotted. Now say you want it to be a little bit bigger than you actually made it. You can update this graphic by clicking here, and this will allow you to adjust the scale if you want. So the triangle, the quadrilateral, the circle, and the ellipses all work basically the same way, and you might use this in a similar way. You might use a point, or if you're going to make it a larger size, this might be a good way to indicate an area that needs more trail development. So you'll click once and hold down and release. So when you see this on the map, this might be a good way to display this area of Pennsylvania is really lacking trail development, and this is where we would like to see more trail development. The polygon allows you to plot multiple points and designate area. So let's say we want to show an area of Ohio that is lacking trail development. Up by the Toledo northwestern area, this is going to be an area of focus. So you'll plot multiple points, one click per point, and you'll double click to finish. And then we also have a freehand polygon, which works basically the same way. You'll hold down once and continue holding down, and once you're finished, you'll release and it'll complete itself. And then the last is our text. So you'll change the name for the text. click on it, and then plot it where need be. You'll just click once and it'll show up. Now, say you want to start from scratch, but you don't want to come through and delete every single one of them. You can always come down here and bam, delete them all at once. In our next video, we'll learn how to import and export our graphics.